Hey guys, Omni here. We got a couple of trailers yesterday from Doom Patrol and Titans shared panel at NYCC. We got a teaser trailer for Doom Patrol Season 4. We got a teaser trailer for Titans Season 4, as well as a couple of clips from Titans, which we are going to check out here today. Now, I do plan on reacting to both of these shows. Doom Patrol has been one I've been following from the get-go. I've been watching Titans on my own up until Season 3, where I finally decided to, for better or for worse, record my reactions to it, because Titans... it never really won me over. The first season, I absolutely dislike. The second season, I still didn't, it was better, but I still had a lot of problems with the second season. But when it traded hands to HBO, for Season 3 and now subsequently Season 4, I was like, okay, I'll give it another go. You know, it's diving into some territories that I'm really kind of interested in checking out and see what they do with it. And I gotta say, Season 3, for the most part, it still fell into some common pitfalls that the series have had from the very beginning in the back half. Actually, let's not say back fourth. I think the back fourth is when the show started to kind of get a little shaky. But I still thought Season 3 has been the best the show has been. It's a massive improvement in the writing, the characterization, and just the show in general. There's still questionable decisions throughout, but it's its own universe. It's doing its own thing. I don't have to like every single thing in there, but I do like it a lot more than where we were in those first two seasons. One thing the show has always done great has been the production design, the set designs, and the suits, man. The suits have always been killer, and I love the cast. It's just I don't think the material's been all that supportive of any of them. Doom Patrol, though, however, I love it. It is probably my favorite thing, one of, if not my favorite thing, that DC has put out in the last couple of years, man. It's phenomenal. From beginning to end, gut-wrenching, fun, wacky, zany, and the performances are top-notch. And it's just gold, man. It's always fun to watch. Even when you're crying, it's still a great watch, man. I love these characters to death. I'm glad that we're getting this season. I'm glad that both these shows, at the end of the day, are still moving forward at the moment, at least, that they didn't get axed or canceled or anything of that sort. Because no matter how much I dislike a show, especially if it's DC related, I want to see things improve and get better. I don't want to ever see any of these shows really get canceled, because I want them to do well, because I want the DC brand, something I love, to like shine, man. And it's been a little rough. It's mostly just the management that's been the poorest example of how to manage a brand as large and as all-encompassing as DC is. Anyway, with that soapbox down and out of the way, let's finally check out the trailer, the season teaser for Doom Patrol, which we will be reacting to on the channel, so stick around for that. Here we go.
The project you'll be interfacing with is highly classified. Over a year ago, we conceived of a creature that could be bred as a weaponized force of nature.
Let me guess. It worked.
They've tamed the asses.
What the yeehaw?
Cliff's got his body back. Hell yeah, man.
Do you want to go and save the f***ing world?
Yo! Wait, who was that?
Daddy's home, shit lickers!
Hell yeah, man. It's a nice, sweet little taste. When's that come out? I think December. Yeah, December 8th is when it comes out. Season 4, Part 1 of Doom Patrol comes out. Now, I saw this with Titans, with their teaser trailer. It also said Season 4, Part 1 of Titans. So I guess both of them are getting segmented seasons. So, like, we'll get half of it, get a break, and then move on, I guess. It's interesting, because I only saw that in the description of the video. It wasn't actually in the title. So... it's interesting. It's fun. Cliff's got his body back. He's not in the giant robot anymore. I'm curious to see how that comes about. Rita's leading the team. Of course, we're going to have many, many more fun characters pulled out of the C, D, F list tiers of DC's catalog. I couldn't tell who that cock thruster was, but I mean, just off the cuff. Wait, didn't we just see this guy in Harley Quinn? I can't remember who he is. Can't remember his name. I recognize him. Also, the reason I went back to this is too, because like I was like, is that Jason Momoa? I don't think it is. But yeah. Dude, I can't wait. Show's so much fun, man. It's just such antithetical to any other superhero property that exists, that is out there today. And that's one of the things I love it, because it's its own beast, man. And it'll go into areas and things that none of these other shows will go, from the raunchiness, the swearing, the gore, the viscera, the sex, all of it, man. It's just, but at the same time, it never loses heart. Like, those things don't take away or distract from the character development, the scene work, the performances, the story itself. If anything, they're there to kind of like accentuate it in a lot of ways, and make those human moments pop and stand out even more. I don't know, man. I love Doom Patrol. It's definitely not for everybody, but I absolutely adore this show. But yeah, let's move on to the official. We'll start with the official teaser for Titans Season 4, and then there's a couple clips I wanted to check out. And I know I usually say I don't like to watch clips and stuff like that. I try to save them for when the season comes out. But again, and I know every time I say anything vaguely negative about this show, I earn a dislike, and I'm fine with that, because I'm going to be honest with my thoughts. I'm not going to like cater them to you guys, because that's not fair to you all. When it comes to Titans, I need every boost of confidence I can get. So I'm not all that butthurt if I watch a scene or a clip or something like that's cool from the show, if it gets me motivated and more excited to watch it. Because I was very on the fence when I did Season 3 about whether or not this was going to be a smart decision for me to react to it or not, or if I was going to incur more wrath upon the channel. It ended up being fun. I still called it out when it needed to be called out, but I genuinely think Season 3 was a massive improvement, even if it did repeat some mistakes of previous seasons in the back half. Which is fine, because in the previous seasons, it was like a 3/4 or the entire season in which they would make those mistakes. But anyway, let's check it out. This one's only 40 seconds, so it's pretty short. Ooh. What the fuck? That was it? Okay, yeah, we're watching the clips. What the? That's all? That's a teaser. But yeah, that's I can only assume Brother Blood ascending from the bloodbath that he is in at the moment. Because we know at least the main advertised villain so far has been Brother Blood. They released him in full costume. They've been releasing a lot of the new costumes. They showed off Beast Boy's finally got a superhero outfit, which is very close to the comics. We got Brother Blood, we got Jinx, I think Mother Mayhem as well has been shown off. We got Lex Luthor confirmed in the season. I think I think there's actually a clip with him involved, because we know Superboy's wanting to kind of explore his duality a little bit, and I think that's where his story arc's going to come into play. And I think somebody also mentioned that Ra's al Ghul has actually been confirmed, because they were laying kind of seeds of that last season with the Lazarus Pits. But yeah, man, I love the imagery and the tone and the style. It's very different. I mean, Brother Blood and just his whole gang is going to be a very different tone and vibe and feel for the Titans as far as their villains go from what we've had so far. Because it's been very grounded and like, fisty up until this point. We're entering a little bit more of a fantastical element here. But let's start off with this clip. It is titled Lex Luthor Wants to Meet Superboy. Here we go. This is 2 minutes and 3 seconds, so much longer than the teaser we got.
Happy rush hour, Metropolites. We've got traffic, and more traffic.
Yep, and we ended last season with them hitting that road tour back to San Francisco in their little tour bus.
Hey, Connor, can you take a picture of me with the post
Aw. Hell yeah, man.
What's this?
Now he just needs to learn how to use it.
I want to send it to that guy.
That guy? Who?
Bernard, the Star Labs dude.
Okay, got it.
I mean, come on, they made this for me. I would like to say thank you.
Yeah.
Say thank you. What?
Your phone just died.
But I just charged it.
Oh. Is Lex hacking their fucking van?
Hey, Connor.
The hell? Oh, he's hacking
I know this might
him.
seem a bit much, but how else was I going to contact you? I'd like to meet in person. Come to LexCorp Tower tonight at 8 p.m.
What's going on?
I'll expect to see you then.
Interesting. Okay.
Are you okay?
What happened?
Dad called.
We have to go back to Metropolis.
Okay. I like that. I like that scene. So, I don't recall. Okay, I mean, this scene could be anywhere in the season, and maybe some stuff has already happened, because obviously, like, it feels like there's some things that have happened in between from where they left, because I don't recall them meeting with anybody from Star Labs in the last season. So that has to have been maybe, like, from somewhere in the earlier episodes, or maybe it happened off screen between seasons, because they'd like to do a lot of shake-ups and dropping of things that they don't like in between each season, and just hoping we forget about it. But I hope that's not the case with that, especially considering they're setting up Bernard. But there was also a clip that I did watch that we won't cover. It's just the one I saw it on Twitter with Tim and Dick fighting ninjas, and you know Tim's just in the back cowering while Dick's going all the work. So I'm just like, we need to get him trained up, man. That's why I was like, he's holding that bow staff, and I was like, do you know how to use it yet, man? Anyway, all right. Let's check out the other clip that they released yesterday. It is Mother Mayhem Fights the Titans.
Suit up.
So this is just like a road trip season. It seems like on their way, all this shit keeps happening on their way home. Yeah, Magic Man. Yep. She absorbed? Oh, she absorbed it.
Check on Rachel. I got it.
Oh, oh, oh! Jesus. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, that was like an effects demo reel of like Sony Vegas effects, man. But I like the vibe, man. I'm excited to see them fight somebody a little bit different. That's not just like a hand-to-hand combatant or a psychological villain, kind of like the Scarecrow toxin and stuff like that with Jason and all that. I don't know, man. It was not gonna lie though, it was a little goofy. the whole confrontation was kind of goofy. Anyway, guys, that's been our clips. What'd you all think? Are you excited? I will probably be reacting to Titans Season 4. Comes out November 3rd, so next month. While Marvel's on their break, we will have plenty of DC to play around with, at least in the meantime. With that said, guys, what do you all think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that on my social description box below. Follow me in each and every one of those. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Philly Vane, Yorick Korsakov, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McCann, Status Alive, Jeffrey Hale, and M. Sephiroth. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.